Okay. We're not doing that. Sorry. I forgot. I'm like, why is the music? I'm like, why is there no music? I usually have the background music on. Right. Right. Can we have some other music going, or should we just be quiet? I don't mind it being quiet, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of music. Just gonna have some ambient. Can you hear something? There's something in the background. But you won't know when the music changes in game. I will, with every quest, we can, okay. I had it on like 10 before, it was too much. Okay, okay, we do this. It's okay, we have battle music here. Let's see, let's continue on. Eric, I trust thy time at Meriol Agronomics did bear fruit. Own efforts, too, were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge would occupy them and us for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlian, Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loporate there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. I thought this music would hold on for like one quest or so, but it keeps going. Ah. Okay, Sage Council. I mean, the music is good. I don't mind. It's just very intense. That's all. Wow, this is a huge place. It looks beautiful. It goes on for way too long. But as you said, it's probably a bug, right, that they didn't fix. Oh, a chocobo keep. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Thank you, but no thank you. Do people actually use the chocobo porters? I feel like I've never really used them. Apart from like one time in the Realm Reborn. Oh, we still have this one. I forgot to do this. Oh no. I would do this later. Whoopsie. More useful in the Realm Reborn, but not really. Yes, Eric, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Etheris at Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? Black Shroud is quite leafy indeed, and a place of utmost tranquility. The verdant at least. The trees of Dravania stands particularly proud. You should see the forest of the first. One was purple. I want to say Black Shroud because that's where we're from anyway. Or close to. I say. With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Oh no! Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. Oh my god, yes. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death, and we can hardly tell them there is no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by our godly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten the burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure I'm up for the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone moping in the western plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. Helping paw. Just as good a place as any. Come. The porters are prompt for spawning a single S rank in the game. I wonder if one day I'll make later zones have the same spawn condition. Minions? You mean if you take a porter, it will spawn an S rank minion? Minion monster. How do I get in here? Don't ask questions. They'll require someone to do a specific thing to make them spawn. We're talking about fates, no? Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray tell us thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I am an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless, elegant technology. It's all true, but I know that none of that is guaranteed. We've never before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails us, then what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight or on the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the ether burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to ally his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship design that you are specifically worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our task, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Roy, hello. I like this part, this specific part, or what's about to come. Yet, if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insight born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loporites to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Etheris and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad am I to hear it. Rather, gather thy companions and bring them hither. Enjoy the Loporites? They are very cute. Ifix, hello. I don't know if I said hi to you today, or if that was yesterday. But hi, nevertheless. Moradin also, hello. So, how long have you been here? Okay, not too long, I think. Long enough? You just came here. This is FF? Yeah, this is Final Fantasy. Send one of those little Kupo shits. Alonso, hello. I have gotten addicted to Mahjong. It's fun to play once I actually learn how to win. Sounds like fun. I've been on the planet for 32 years. That was not what I asked. Eric, thou hast a gift to find souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable loporit. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every loporit and every loporit in their place. Eight people. Oh my god. That's okay. Level-headed engineer. Concerns? Nay, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. Eight people and some of them aren't even in need of help. Game. Distracted researcher. 56 bunches of weed in the ground. 56 bunches of weed. Rip one out. Add to the amount. 55 bunches of weed in the... I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in the middle of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds and... pleasant conversation partners and... oh, so fussy! Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. Yay, we caught one! Hyperventilating engineer? Oh no. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? Oh, do pardon me. I didn't see you there. There is no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment. And if the hull I designed buckles under the strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind, but that is highly unlikely. Yes, yes. Highly unlikely. Highly. And visitors can help me triple check for constructural flaws, you say? Well, that would be wonderful. I am breathing more easily already. My hello. I had a friend who took about 3 months to complete Endwalker on launch for reasons. Oi? For what reasons? You don't have to say. I think we've been sort of blasting through this. I mean, we're taking our time, but we've been blasting through it. The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things, feasible one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. Oh, she's having the time of his life. Oh, what? She's having the time of her life. You! Yes, you idiot! Have you seen an envelope lying about? This imbecile refuses to give me an alchemic I ordered without the bloody slip of parchment. Oh, if it's after what I've done now, then I don't want to know. Sorry for asking either. What? I can't talk today. Sorry for asking. At this point, I just assume that most people are... that I am ahead of most people in Endwalker. Really? This was nothing for you? It's just some hand lotion, Yuki. Nothing for you. I'm level 88. If that makes any sense. Everything is well, Mai. I hope you're doing great as well. Jaha. You're so cute. With your poofy little cheeks. Unless your friend has spells to make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt there'll be more help than you, and you've wasted enough of my time already. It would be unfortunate if all involved to inflict this man upon... It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the Loporids. Oh, he's just mean. We don't want him. So basically with this quest, they're just trying to show us that a lot of people are involved in this. How rude, sir. I'm doing decent. I'm at work, so I guess it could be worse. Is it going well at work? I only have black with red interior. Is that okay? My face? What's wrong with my face? Oh, perhaps I'm a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna and only the proper fauna are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the Loporids in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will. Thank you. Perhaps their biology itself might offer some clue as well. Ponderous mathematician. Consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips. Should the ether burner make our original estimates unfeasible, but there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. But perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Tired. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for belts now, so my back feels like a void scent played as a piano. My feet and knees as drums and cymbals too. Oh, you just need a break then. Okay. I feel like she's gonna be fine too. Maybe. How might I help you? Bring him a Red Bull. Oh, that would be nice. My, what a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up is going well. Oh my god, this quest is so long. How am I supposed to find everyone? By searching? Yeah, well, we are searching. Can I go in the buildings? No. We found half of them only. Here. There's another one. Despondent engineer. Just leave me to my misery. The forum can appoint someone else. Ugh, I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I am already falling apart under the pressure? You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Truly? Well then, there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on gods know what, made by gods know who. Oh, okay. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they have, like, questions. Calm. Worries. No, I believe I'm fine. Thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues, and it helps a lot. Can't recommend it, though. Can't recommend it? Or can recommend it? Colin, hello! And good night. Have a good night's sleep when you're going to bed. We actually had a discussion at work the other day about Monty Python. And a lot of my coworkers very much dislikes that movie. Particularly one coworker. Concerned. unconcerned. Apologies, but I'm awaiting a delivery. Whatever it is, he will have to wait. Why? Because it's not that great. And the humor is not that great either. I hate to break it to you. I actually haven't seen it in so long, so I can't say for myself. Oh, anxious engineer. Were you always here? What am I thinking about? The medical facilities of the ship, of course. I design them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeons. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us. To say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. The crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that? One more! Oh my god, how am I supposed to... That person! I saw him from so long ago. He looked like the person we need. Blasted assistants? Where have they gone off to at this time like this? Beg your pardon, but I have not the time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfine that ether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery, and it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear, when I find those assistants of mine... The Loporites are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? I did. At least they won't moan about how they checked 24 times already, and I haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods. Yay! Holy Grail is the best of the 3 movies. Life of Brain, some Puritan Christian busybody in the UK tried to ban it. Meaning of life isn't that good. Oh, can you go in here? Oh. How would you go in here? Can't even talk to these. Searches for the ban button? Wait, because I dislike or because some people like, or what? Is that a little personal player? I think so. Behold, Eric. Through thine efforts, word hath spread throughout Labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated. Lighting way doth gather more Loporites as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attention, watch over them, I prithee. The little person is a Lala and they are more of a hindrance than a player. That's so mean. When is the next wedding?
Phew! Oh, finally some rest. Why, I haven't spoken so much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends on the moon.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
Oh, I feel like sleeping away right now.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no
you mean
doubt.
the other science, you mean?
Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Don't say it. You didn't say it. But we all know. We all know. We all know who the last
there.
one is there.
Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Actually, it might not have been Horsefant. I think he meant to say Moembrida, right? Probably. Horse... What? What do you mean? Horsefant. But I think they meant Moembrida because that was his Oh no, did I mispronounce? How do I pronounce it? Do not. I'm gonna have an angry mob after me soon.
Yes, I am.
Why is he so shocked?
Vilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic.
Oh.
And Moonblood's parents.
No.
It hath been some time. 'Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Alfei, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where. Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say, knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know, we always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping, no matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
Oh, oh poor Urianger. He's always so strong. And now he's so vulnerable.
To see the
Don't
boy
cry.
our daughter trusted and believed in more than anyone grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
It's okay to cry.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope. Love.
This little bunny here is so happy. I know it's a happy moment now. Look at this. Look at this precious face in the corner. Oh my god.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
Yeah, you could say that.
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But what Watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
This background music. Stop it. Not ready. What was this random emotional encounter? What? I was just running around finding people and then they hit you with that? What the heck? Indigo Thunder, hello. Hi. Welcome in. I wasn't ready. I need to collect myself. Svi, hello. Hi. Warmonger, hello. Hi. Ottawa. We're being mushy. I don't know what happened. Oh, poor Riander. Something about when like strong characters just, I don't know, when you get to see their vulnerable side. Okay. That just happened. That's okay. Right in the feels. Yeah. We're okay though. We're okay. I'm fine. I just wasn't ready. I don't know what I expected. I didn't expect this to happen. Okay. This was my one more quest before bed one night. I went to bed sobbing. Your ears look tired. They might be tired. Okay. We continue. Oh, Eric, be assured that I am fine. I am full glad to see them too, after so very long. Gladder still. Gladder? Really? Gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, it would have been far harder had I faced them alone. What did I do? Just thanking me for nothing. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what I feel about them. They have a little bit of a bondage feel to them. I don't know how I like that. Everything is always better black. I sort of like it. I think we're keeping them. It was the second time I saw this, and it still felt very emotional. It's like seeing a soldier cry. They are the stones and foundations. So when seeing one stricken with emotion like that has echoes. Plus, you know, the emotions must be that much more intense. Yeah. A what outfit? I already have a very questionable outfit that Nick so kindly gave to me. I think it was the first gear I got, maybe even. Though thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Loporites, not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alice. Last I saw her, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes at the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she's less to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can't think of several other things I ought to be doing until later. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, we're supposed to go in. Sorry, I went the wrong way. This way. Slacker. Yeah. Why is this like a... Aren't I in Labyrinthos? Is that why this is a labyrinth? That's why it's called Labyrinthos. Clever. Clever. Heard you pause when asking the question. I don't know what you're talking about. Squeal, squeal! What's in these boxes? Eric, what are you doing here? No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but far from the most exciting of tasks. Are you sure? Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these to Aporia. Time is short, of course, but they are full of organic specimen samples, so try not to be too rough with them. Alphino should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. 3 minutes! What are those? Just me running with a box. Determined. Minty air hunt. Oh, you're helping with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that there with the others. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved with this? Well, Thancred kind of asked me to help. Ah, then I suppose I have Thancred to thank as well. If you're wondering why we are tasked with bringing these boxes to Aporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what is included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. That should be everything. You carried all of that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Theopoldin is in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance, at least. I took 1 box and you took like 4. What do you mean I should get credit? Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Thank Dad cred. I wonder how long this music is gonna run. Until you leave the zone? Okay. Gods, it never ends, does it? I know, this song never ends. Antimatter, hello. It goes on to in Dawn Trail? No. That can't be right. Thank you for the follow. What can I do for you? We've brought samples from Charlian Hamlet, Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but you are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You are fortunate children, aren't you? Alphino and Alice at your service. We are well acquainted with Father. Oh, you are well acquainted with Father, I take it. Quiet. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the studium. I remember when you were yee-high, waddling hither and thither. Clearly, it's been quite some time since we've met. 'Tis good to see you again, wielding your father's knowledge, no less. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like? Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that, in exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Very well then. There happens to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery. So how about you each take one? Did we even get to present ourselves? They just presented themselves as his kids, and then I was like, here. Wait right there. Thank you. You will find a forum representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. I hope I haven't kept her waiting for too long. Never mind Alphino and Alice. I'm certain they will be back soon enough. Dum dum dum. That person? No. That person. Reserved representative. Are you not one of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the ether burner. Well, I'm doing some fetch quests right now. Theopoldin's paperwork. I was beginning to worry he had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents to my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you Scions succeed. The Exodus is, without a doubt, the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Charlian has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the only ones to stymie your pursuit of truth. How was work today? I guess you didn't get so much sleep. I got a normal amount of sleep this night. I went to bed a little bit past midnight. So I think that was good. But work was good. Work was good. I'm a little bit tired because it's Monday. But hopefully I can sleep well tonight. And it's gonna be even better tomorrow. It will also be on all intro screens and at work. It's just gonna, yeah, just waiting. Garfield, because it's Monday. A lot of people are tired on Monday. It's not Tuesday. I was confused. Okay. Quick and efficient. I dare say you have a talent for this work. The twins' papers only needed be delivered to elsewhere in the facility, so they should be returning any moment. We return with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons, you will note. You both have my thanks and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes, and that's quite enough of that, thank you. I was compromising stories of our parents that we'd ask to hear, to retaliate. Of course. I've known your father for so long. I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the Leavenworth name garners such respect in Charlian is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard Njunkrept's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. is why Njunkrept pronouncement renounce the way of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louisoir looked not to Njunkreпт's words, but his deeds. He asserted in defiance of his peers that choosing to save a great and the small from the rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecies and the fall of civilizations that led to him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to his doom. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow us. Stop. I'm trying my best to pronounce everything. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remember his words well, indeed. Archon Louisoir lived by that personal creed and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Charlian or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunald could not reconcile Louisoir's deeds with the philosophy of their forebears. And his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Fortunald agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. God's father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? God's no Fortunald's cranky old goat. God no Fortunald's a cranky old goat, so I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet, even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment of every day. That is not an exaggeration in the slightest. Should have seen him when you were born, barely recognizable. He was with a kind and dumbfounded grin, and not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. Oh, but he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundly annoying habit when you are on the other end of it, as I'm sure you will agree. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me into too much trouble now. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Oh, Fortunald cares! Of course he does! We knew that, and now we just got it confirmed. Hail, you three! Oh. Graha, surely Kokol hasn't driven you out of the fort already. For better or for worse, no. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my single pair of hands. And here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. What about you, Eric? Can you spare the time? Of course. I always have all the time in the world. Perfect. This shouldn't take long. I'll go with you, Gra. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Kokol wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames in Kokol's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of ether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire-aspected ether in Labyrinthos is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustments will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when we arrive. This is where we part then. We'll see you in Charlie and Hamlet once the Adamite arrives, if not before. Scorpy, hello! We're doing good. We already had a super emotional moment that I wasn't prepared on. When they talked about Moimbrida. And I remember that you said that you felt a lot of feels when the whole Moimbrida thing happened back in Heavensward? Stormblood? I can't remember which one. One of those. So I wonder how you took this. You don't have to say. A Realm Reborn? No. Really? It was that early? I thought it happened after Horseshoe Fund. Seen better days? Literally? It was a Realm Reborn. Interesting. For some reason I thought it was later. Okay. Okay, super early then. Truly felt that when she died, yeah. And we just went past that time now when we met her parents. Caught me off guard for sure. Ooh. But now we're on track again. Yeah, she was only there for, yeah, I remember. She was there super short. So the whole part with Moimbrida didn't hit me so hard when it happened, but I felt sorry for I feel sorry for, I think we all feel sorry for Riander. So, yeah. Yeah, it's more about Uri. Robin, hello, good evening. I hope you're doing fantastic. This way then. I only know it was a Realm Reborn because I bought the story skip from the end of Realm Reborn to Heavensward and missed her entirely. Oh. Oh. Well. How can you get story? Okay. I'm not gonna judge too much. Story skip on the first time playing this? Looking at you, Adrian. Adrian is doing a manual story skip. But I guess Yeah. Didn't say anything. Ophelia was still around and getting kidnapped, doing her best Daphne Blake impression. That's why I know what. I felt a lot in those situations, always just imagining how Riander would feel, and also how would one tell him since he wasn't there. It also hit hard because he didn't have a chance to say goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. The reactor is housed within the facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust the fire ether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water aspect ether will issue from the vent at the top. Expect this to attract at least a few elementals, which we would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself. Trust me. Can I ask that you put down any that draw too near? They'll pose you little trouble, I'm sure. Yes. I'm ready. Wait here, if you would. Anything for you, Graf. Oi, what am I doing? Also comes from personal experience, but now we push on to better days. There's a pink Pokemon in the back. What's that? Is that red? Pink Pokemon! Oh. Oh, I see what you mean now. Did everything go smoothly out here? I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water ether appears to be venting properly. I expect Kokol will have seen a difference in his forge flames by the time I return. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet to you and only you I have been to Elpis. As we have established, refined dynamite is a product of Alag, of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allagan efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above. Perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologies, Amon. was Amon? Did he remember his life as Hermes? I don't know. I don't know. Fought him in the Crystal Tower. Oh. Oh. Had a big hat. I believe he had his own reasons. There's no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. He only joined the Asians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fever? This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls, like minds, have a personality? So to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined. We know with relative certainty that it was a gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Xander. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Sunday's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Sunday been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens would only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant star. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequence of their actions which matters. Their motives are of no moment, and yet. To reach those stars on wings of a dynamite, to travel to the end of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting. That much I do understand. But enough musing for now. Why don't we see how Kokol is getting on? That was a long monologue. Monologue. Weren't there someone here just now? Oh, we only have 3 left. That's good. That's not too bad. Filling up the list. I'm off to bed. Have a good night's sleep, Robin. Sweetest of dreams to you. Thank you for being here, for hopping in. Ew, I feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you find someone capable, Graha, but there's not much left for him to do. For you lot to do, lest you can conjure up that refined dynamite any faster. There is, I think, one cat hair that's been bothering me for like the entire stream. Just remember a thing that made me very angry on myself. I forgot to Discord stream last Sunday. I hate when I can't keep what I promise. Even though maybe no one would watch, I still promise, and I have to keep what I promised. Otherwise, words and trust will lose meanings. I will try this Sunday instead, and I will try to not forget this time. Okay. This Sunday I'm going to be extremely busy playing the end of Endwalker. But I'll cheer from you in my mind. I do trust you to deliver. I do trust you to deliver on your promise. I do. Only, I hate waiting. I want that dynamite and I want it now. We share your impatience, I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist with in the meantime? I wish this sitting abouts unbearable. Pity the forum frown on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it was premeditated. Get you gone. I've mistakes to make. In that case, I suppose we should go and return the key to the reactor. I'll have one more look to make sure that nothing has gone wrong, unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses for your time. For your time, however, I will join you in the Charlian Hamlet anon. We'll do it before 12? Okay. Then I can try to check it out. Oh, I teleport. I can. Oh, we teleport into the fountain? That's cute, actually. I thought you would like end up here. You end up in the water. Reminder to enter the giveaway to win a Fractal Torrent RGB case. It's like 3 more days you can enter. Heja, heja, heja. And if you win, that will also make it so that we get 10 gifted subs, tier 3 subs. So 10 of you peeps will get a tier 3 sub. How cool is that? 3 more days. I believe in us. Music change, but the music changed only in the cutscene. I don't trust this. All set, I take.
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperates, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Kryl. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbour at once.
That was nice. Nice timing.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
10 out of 10 timing.
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbour. Your presence is requested with all speed.
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Where are we owing? Oh. Oh.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
They're all helping because we have friends.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Oh my god, Emma, just don't.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamon shard.
Are they kind of competing who brought the most? Really?
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. I played a vital role in keeping a lookout whilst our expeditionary forces secured the adamantite.
Yeah, this is not making you look any better, Emma.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Hancock and Soroban.
We come bearing relics both sacred and Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
The scene changes depending on what side content you've done. Oh, one more of these scenes? I wish I could have done more side content then. Oh well, at least we got this.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid. with our Dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause. Suzaku and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies.
Oh, you can always go back and do the side content, then re-watch? And it would watch and it would show what I've done looked. Really? Oh. This part is all about doing the side quest trial storyline. I see. Yeah, I did this Stormblood side quest. I think that's the only one I've done.
I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally or die trying.
I think it was the one with the different animals, if I recall correctly. Something
we
like
did,
that.
Of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenard Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Don't let the name fool you. This coinkeeper knows a thing or two about spending.
Tataru!
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount.
I love her. King Solomon, hello. Hi, I hope you're doing fantastic. Don Tataru. This part is cute.
We also had the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Flamingo! No, that's not Flamingo. Shit. The wrong person. It's not Minfilia's mother. Never mind. Never mind. Wrong mother.
Were needlessly full.
They look similar. Wrong mother. Wrong mother, my bad. Flamingo has ears, right? Oopsie. Amelians! I meant Amelians,
We
of
can
course.
hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
It was a long time ago since we saw Flamingo, okay? Of course, it makes more sense that it's their mother that's gonna scold Fortunaut now. She funds the Scion and Fortunaut doesn't even notice. They are filthy, stinking rich. Of course! Look at his position, and it's not like he really cares about money either. She's not called Flamingo, she's called something else, but I never remember it. But yeah, she's a cat. She also has ears. I looked very fast. I should look closer.
Waste not.
What? Okay. They have some kind of connection.
However did you manage so much in so short a time?
Okay.
We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
Oh, Ehrenwald. I got this one right. Ehrenville. I swear, I'm gonna. Ehrenwald with an A is the wheelchair dude. Ehrenville is the bunny. Okay, they have two similar names. Ehrenville. Close enough. Close enough.
I received a letter from Cryle after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know.
Do you even play this game? What do you mean? I'm doing my best. It sounds Icelandic. I think all the bun peeps are supposed to be Icelandic, right? It was like that in Shadowbringer.
That is why I chose to help the Scions. To combat the obliteration of those countless, undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters. Though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed. To make a long story short, the whole of the guildship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Oh. Oh! We haven't seen cities so
What's this
long.
about a ship that can fly to the moon?
A Nero! Oh my god.
And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
The team. Where's Onion Head?
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
Oh my god.
As you like us not suspect,
Delta?
we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud Shard.
Who are you? Am I supposed to know who this is? I don't know who this is. Alpha! Shit. I've tried all of them. Alpha. Okay, it's close enough. Come on. Come on. But he went out on an adventure and now he's back? That's pretty cool. Omega? No. Alpha. I hadn't played the raid, so I'm pretty sure Alpha wasn't there. Apparently this scene will be entirely different if you've done more content. There's Science? Is this person a Science? Cat not remembering 60 plus cat. I do my best. Flamingo was just, I don't even know what happened. I got brain freeze or something. It wasn't Flamingo. I already... Mother. I'm just gonna say mother. Someone's mother. You remind me of this peep at work. She's like 66 and starting to be pretty senile and names everyone by a different name all the time. So it's Alpha. I should just remember it's Alpha. Sorry. I know that he was a Scion at the very beginning. He is the guard to the Scion's nest.
I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryle's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshires, treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold. I wager Even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Khan not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better. You will recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse.
We did do the Alexander raid series. I've done all the raid series except for Shadowbringer. So now I'm curious, would that have made some people appear here if I would have done the Shadowbringer raid series?
As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere. Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent. Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Hrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
I like her too.
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again. Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent.
Nerd. I don't believe the Shadowbringer raids affect this cutscene. It's a different world. Oh. Neither the Shadowbringer raids or beast tribes. Oh, okay. Okay. So at least that's good.
Think of how far we could go! What we could do with that much power! What we could blow up!
Oh my god.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled.
Oh my god.
Would you not agree?
Oh my god, is this the moment? Is this the moment? When we're gonna see little dad over here smile a little bit?
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it. The lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you. I beg you, share your struggles with me. As family. You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst.
Oh no. No, is he getting all mushy now?
'Twas love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative. If anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisoix openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool, perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Carteneau. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Good. Because there are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
millions.
Outing him like that. Oh, this is so precious. My heart is so warm.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular. I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
Me? Well, okay. Oh, they left the room for more people to stand here. With me! Lend us your strength.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Emma? Ah. I'm okay. We have nice music again. Bum, 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 bum. It's been sad. Well, this moment wasn't sad at all. I was just so happy. I was waiting for him to just acknowledge his kids. Spooky, hello. I hope you're doing fantastic. Why are we crying? Because it was an emotional cutscene. That's why. For Stora also, hello. She's been taking 1d6 emotional damage repeatedly, yeah. Ugh. This was a good cutscene though. I liked it. I liked it a lot. And he, it was precious. That moment with Dad got me good. Till, hi. Cat, you got your smile and so much more. Yeah, definitely. I would have been satisfied with just a little meh. But he just went all mushy. It's beautiful. I need a pee pause before we continue a little bit longer. Rudeski, hello. How do you like the previous scene? The one with Mo and Brida, you mean? With her parents? That one also hit hard. Big man with big feelings, yeah. I'll be right back. have someone here crying for attention. Do you want attention? Kept running after me crying. Teen scratches? Mister? Okay, I am ready to continue a bit more. Mighty floof beast appears. Guess who just bought a new gaming mouse? Since I built this PC, I have used a regular office Logitech mouse. Ooh, nice. I hope it works well. What gaming mouse did you get? We've finally managed to clear the harbor, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has issued us an invitation. As was agreed, we will reveal the means by which... I can't see my screen. Reveal the means by which Hydaelyn may be contacted. We are to meet him at Aporia when we're ready. Given the vital knowledge she holds, I suggest we leave without delay. It transpires, however, that the Forum's method of speaking with her is not without risk. I am curious to hear what those might entail, but regardless, be warned. Most of those who arrived with the Adamite had offered to stay and see to any remaining tasks that need doing. The Forum has already asked for my assistance in overseeing the process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Tataru. We are off to Aporia then. Okay. Aporia. Oi. Hey girl, I hope you're doing fantastic. Most things I'd buy are Corsair, so it's a Corsair mouse. The music is still here. It's gonna be in this area forever. Oh. I see. Eric, I have already shown the others inside. You will want to speak with Clary Lane. She has the key to the rift and can send you down after me. Yuki's so cute. Yuki's so in the way right now. Staring at me. Stare at there. This is where you're supposed to stare. Here. Look here. You're in the way, mister. From here we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret, Thomasane. It marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. You can see the back of his head as he keeps staring at me. Stop staring at me! I can't focus. I can't focus. Stare at them. This is where you can stare. Stare here. Don't stare at me. I'll come back to me. Flip, hello. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Actually, it looks nice. Whoa, it looks really nice. Wow. Okay. Crazy, hello. I bid you welcome to Thomasane. Direct your attention towards the center to behold the ark over which we have long labored. This is the ship that is supposed to take them to the moon, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. As you see, it was designed as a medium-sized craft. The best to reduce fuel consumption, miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust to weight ratio does not place too great in limitation on its freight capacity. But the ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification. We shall retain it soon enough. I have received word that Kokol and several of your allies are working on it with an intense fervor. I wanted to sneeze. They are sure to see it done. It was by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Hydaelyn ere we finish. Point taken. Let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. I have done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? Am I? Ooh. Am I prepared? I don't know. Bop, 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 bop. Her children, one and all. We make for the lift at the center of the chamber. Come. Are you ever? I think we're prepared. Oh, I know where we're going. Maybe? Sort of? Here? Yeah. Dabba dabba. Do 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 do. Boopity boo. Boppity boo. Boppity boo. Boppity boo. Ba ba Bappity boo, bappity boo, bappity boo. Is there a dungeon ahead? No? No, this is just a place for you to assemble. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star. Okay, when they say heart of the star, they mean our planet? What is a star? I know what a star is, but like, is it like the sun? Heart of the sun? Heart of the planet? Heart of our planet. Planet. Okay. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle to construct the anti-tower, once more here in Thomasane. No sooner did the Forum decide that an exodus from the star would be necessary that it began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allows us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Hydaelyn's ever fainter echoes. The Itiascope. You communicate with her through this device. For a time, yes, but since the seventh umbral calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Itiascope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety. Not so deep. Nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Itiascope, ocular lens, by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. I know we talked about this. I just, sometimes when they keep saying star, I just want to make sure that I understand that it's a planet and not like any kind of other star we're talking about. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assembling said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. We know who's gonna stay. Please allow me. Familiar with your ether? Isn't that how? Okay, fine. I have thought upon this much, and, in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The event at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard. No matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner of Master Fortunault has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust me to do this? can think of none I trust more, compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There's one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet, what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Have a good night's sleep, Farsen. Thank you for being here today, and I hope work goes well tomorrow. Don't plan a star thing confuses me for ages. Well, if I can just always think that a star is a planet here, then I'm fine. I just sometimes get confused because I don't know, because I don't believe it. So, is there maybe a dungeon now? No? Only 4 people? I wanted to see how many people. Why are you question marking? Why are you question marking? Do I have a squad? Look at you, all beautiful peeps. Why are you question marking? Thank you for putting together a squad. Thank you, Elin. Dungeon time! A dungeon? Where? Here! It's right here. Wow! Wee! Woo! Wow! Hello, cuties. Let's go. Oh, Scorpy's here too. Little teeny tiny Scorpy just sitting there like a little cupcake. Adorable. Let's go. We're going. Thank you for putting together a team. Okay. Dungeon time! Okay, I'm gonna try my best to not mess things up now. Thanks, Sarah. Hello. I'm trying to prepare myself for battle. Thank you for the good luck wishes. I'm ready. Ooh. Wow, this is beautiful.
All seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives
Oh,
unfulfilled.
Rad as a tank. I just realized. I should put a song out. Watch everything in here. I mean, around. This place is beautiful. Everything. Everything what? Pay attention? Are you serious or are you pulling my leg now? It's a beautiful place. I'm not saying anything else. Oop. Eelbird? Really? Why are we fighting Eelbird here? Because he's dead, so all of the dead people are gonna be here? I know that what they said, but I didn't expect us to actually fight their spirits. I thought they would just like be here, maybe assist us. You know? I don't know what that is. Existential dread? Did it say science memory? Oh. Oh, okay. I see you. A science staff. I don't know whose staff that was. You need to tell me that. Oh, was that cried? Oh, that would make sense if it was. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I think I can be here. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Woohoo. We're fine. I haven't paid attention to what staff Kryle is using actually. Oh, I don't like that. I'm alive. It's all good, don't worry about it. Ow. That's okay. Ah. Yay!
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh. We're attuning.
The ether is too dense. Oh, I'm losing you.
Oh no. No, don't lose us, please. Whoa. Whoa, this place is beautiful. Is that gonna be Kryle's staff again? It's not Kryle? Who is it then? Orkon's memory. The staff, okay, I see here in chat too. The staff is Papalimo. I got it. Archon's memory has an axe. Knight's memory. Oh, that one we know. Oh my god. That one we know at least. Okay. Moimbrida was the axe. Okay. I can't remember her weapon at all. And I would have assumed maybe, I could have gathered that Papalimo had a staff. Because he was a mage. Okay, my bad. Okay, I see. I understand. She did swing an axe. Okay. One hour of gameplay for doesn't even remember the detail from 1 hour of gameplay from 2 years and 5 expansions ago. Papalimo I should probably have remembered. Moimbrida I don't think I could have remembered what she had. The shield though. The shield we remember. Never forget. Am I supposed to know who this is? Riathin. Oh, that was the wrong order. Oopsie. It's fine. Oh, I even forgot one. Why? My opener is so bad. I keep thinking about other things, okay? Oh, we see. Okay, I see. We saw which one would go down first. Okay. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, shit. That's fine. That's not fine. Can we... We can't, right? Shit. Neither way. I don't know how to... How do I... I can't. We can reset. I doubt that we will be able to do this on our own. This is the wrong one! This is the wrong one! Oh wait. Both of them at the same time? Okay. I thought I was being clever. But I wasn't. How am I full health? Why am I next to the tank? I have so many questions. I don't know. That's a good question. I shared your burden. Paladin can heal. Me too? Really? I also have a pot. Emergency pot. I don't have another pot. Mayday, mayday. Honey, come back. You're alive. Nothing happened. We've been alive all along, all of us. Whee! Oh. The eye of the universe. Sort of. Yeah, just making it interesting, of course. Is this Kryl at least? Who is making the way for us? Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. There's only dead people down here. Who's making a way for us? Who more is dead? Someone who died in Shadowbringer, maybe? Or could it be like Hyphilideus? Kryl isn't dead. Chat, I farted hello. And Nas hello. No, no. forget that she's dead. Because I feel like she's been talking to us through Hydaelyn. So I'm like, oh, she's kind of alive somewhere. But I know they sacrificed her. Or she sacrificed herself, I guess. Don't remember anyone dying in Stormblood or Shadowbringer. In Shadowbringer, there was a woman who turned into one of those monsters. I can't recall her name now. And obviously in Stormblood there was Yukiyu?
Antecedent.
Anselo. Tesleen. What is happening now, though?
Is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Okay. Sundered Soul. Amon, the Undying. Yotsuyu. Thank you.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far! You will persist in this folly no longer!
Oh my god, I don't know how to do this. Oh, okay, maybe I do know.
The stage is set!
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, because we saw the red thingy. Is that it? And now it's gonna be here? No? Maybe?
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction!
Oh, what's happening now? There's so many things happening. I don't know what this is. I have no idea. Okay, cool.
What a boorish audience you are!
This red thing happening here, I'm not sure if that is part of Rad or if that is him doing something to Rad. Oh shit. Whoopsie daisy. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. fine. This boss is Kryle. Kryle said that she would keep an eye on us, that's why. Oh shit! Eruptions! At least I know how to bait eruptions.
Lies! All lies! Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
That was easy. Easy peasy. We didn't even struggle a little bit. Look how easy that was. Thank you, peeps, for joining in. Look at us go. We did so good. Where's this? Did you catch who that was at Curtain Call? What? Curtain Call? Which one was that? The one we just fought? I know that we had help from Tapalimo, Moembrida, Minfilia, Bushifant. Right. Shiva saved us. Oh. Yeah, Ice Heart. Oh. Wow, we have a lot of dead friends. Jeez. Okay. Nice. You all know it's cry. It wasn't cry. Okay. Thank you, peeps, for joining in. I appreciate it. Thank you for putting Thanks for putting together the team, Elan. But they said Cried would watch us, so I thought that was, you know. Oh. Okay.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to him.
Oh.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Have you any memories of Meteo?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With MSQ. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream.
This must be the ugliest cape in the history of Final Fantasy.
Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is MSQ adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth. My answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Fandania. Still clinging to existence, I see.
Isn't this the same voice?
You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to memory, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
Oh, okay. 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 But in Shadowbringer, he was possessed by Fandaniel or Hermit. I don't even know what to call them anymore. They have like 3 names each. And then their names, the name belongs to the soul, and then the body is someone else, right? But now Asai is like his soul in his body. Well, technically there is no body because they're in like soul world here, but I got it. Okay. Oh my god. My brain. Yeah, it's the
Nor
human
have I come
a-hole.
to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Oh my god, he's crazy. Do I have to say anything to this? I'll do what must be done. Next time, we will find the answer together. kind of don't want to say anything, but that's also kind of weird to just stand there and look. We're gonna be all lovey-dovey here.
Even here, even now, you have every right to hate me. For the fool I was, for the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
We really hate each other.
You had better hope not.
So he now took his vengeance for using his body. Is that the whole thing? Can kill him again.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
His voice actor did such a good job. Amon Hermes. Fandaniel voice actor. Oh? Crystal! Crystal is good. Crystals are usually good.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Oh, wow. Hi. I don't remember her looking like this. She's pretty. We meet again, Venant.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
Of course.
Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
all I'm thinking right now is that she's basically telling us that where you're heading next is to like the planet of emotions. The planet of emotions? Me? I need to get tissues for the upcoming stream. Oh my god, okay. I don't know if I'm ready for that whole shabam.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being, and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope.
Didn't she say this exact thing in the cutscene before?
As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
Whoa, that's some sword. Okay.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you does crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Oh my god, wait. How? Hold your horses.
Aye.
Wait, how are we
No room
proving
for
ourselves
confusion
worthy?
there.
No, wait, now? Are
In
we...
any case, we've come too far to back down now.
Really?
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
I'm
The three of you
scared.
seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day.
I'm scared.
Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
Yuki wants to fight too. Two tribes? Oh my lord. Okay. Oh, but she's just a little bit smaller. I'm still super scared. Oh man. Are we supposed to be 4 bards? What is this? The DPS com is just bards. Really? Of course I noticed. I can see my team, Adrian. Change to something else. I look away and you change. You think we can do this with 4 bards? Really? Yuki. Massa, hello! $100 if we kick. No, no. Poor Aiden. Are you actually going with bards? I'm fine with that if you think we can survive. Okay, okay. Well, why am I scared then? I have so many bards. Okay. You know that all of our songs are gonna overlap, but that's okay. Who needs proper songs anyway? Music getting epic must be the bards. You really want to go as bards? I don't even have songs on my hotbar. Okay. The Mother Crystal. Okay, I'm scared. I'm super scared. Okay, I'm gonna eat food for this. Okay.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I already messed up. It's okay.
Change of arms. May the test continue. We're near or far.
Oh wow. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. We're fine. I'm not fine. Is this supposed to happen? No? I don't really know how to avoid that. Not exactly sure what's happening. Okay, it's fine.
We're near or far.
What? Are you supposed to be in the circle, maybe? Why do some of us die? I don't... Okay.
By blade!
Ah.
Crystals of light.
Gotta sleep. Have a good night's sleep. Crazy.
Here.
Oh, are we supposed to get these down? I knew that.
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise.
Ah, too late.
Think. Find your way in the darkness. Follow your light.
Yay! Okay.
Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. By Crystal's light.
Pew. 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 Pew.
Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal.
I think we're doing it. Are you okay, Yuki? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. He started coughing. I think he's fine.
We're near or far.
Okay, fine. I didn't cough up anything. Okay. It's fine. He's fine. He seems fine. Just surprised.
We're high or low.
Oh, this is great. Wow, she's not even halfway down. We're not doing that much damage, I think. This is okay.
Succumb not to fear.
Is there a reason why you picked to be bards? Is that like a meme or something? Or does it make the fight easier? Or I thought I had two of them. I didn't. I'm confused. Roll. Oi oi. Oof, we're fine. We're fine. Super fine. Yep, nothing happened.
Light unyielding.
Oj, oj, oj. Oh shit. I mean, we have LB3. And you used it! Nice! Nice save. Good job. Keeping us poor bards alive.
We're near or far.
There's a common wipe. Why did we wipe there? I think you need to sacrifice yourself, Rad. Or we try again. Well, that's one way to fight Hydaelyn. That's okay. Game over. Yeah. Surely she's gonna let us try again, right? Wanna go again? Not the easiest boss if you're colorblind. We're also 4 bards for some miraculous, weird reason.
A change of arms. May the test continue.
I forgot to renew. It's fine.
We're near or far. And now this.
Oh well, at least I get to practice this one a few times. Ah, my life.
By blade.
Okay, I got this. Drawn mantle. You're supposed to be close then. I'm scared to this. Far away. Okay.
My blade.
I'm zoning out.
Crystals of light. To me.
creation's end. Feel the sorrow and hope's demise.
Oh, I completely ignored that you're stacking. Ah, you're fine.
Find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Are we fine? I think we're fine. This is the most bards I've seen in a party ever. Yeah. I think
this test is far from over.
my peeps are trolling me a bit. That's okay.
My crystal's light.
It's not like this is an important moment or anything. No, that's fine. I knew that.
Near or far.
Mosa Scorn. Interesting names these are.
Where high or low.
Oh, I was too late, I think. I have so many stacks, that's not good. It means I take more damage, right? Damage taken is increased.
Light on you.
Ooh.
Refulgence eternal.
$24 Bard run. I don't know about that. Oi, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie.
By blade.
Oh my god. Healer down! Mayday, mayday!
Succumb not to fear.
Oh, it's the waves. And that. Oh man. This was easier.
Light on you.
Oh my god. Bards make excellent floor tanks. Yeah. Well, we seem to be nailing it, I think. I'm a little bit scared now, though. Oh shit. I think we can stand here. Yeah. Ah, why did I die there? I feel like maybe I wasn't full health? Oh no, you know what? You're gonna have to do that without me, I think. Maybe I can join now? I'm scared. Okay. Oh lord. Oi oi, I'm clicking all the buttons now. It's all good. What is that? Oi. Oh, okay. Paying attention. Stepped into the glowing edge. Oh, they was okay. I walked outside. Oopsie. Yep, that makes sense. Yay, we did it! That was a very long fight, but we did it. That was good. Good job, everyone.
At last, man has the strength to.
Thank you for joining in. Even though you're all bards. Yeah. Dang, you're dealing with fighting Mom Rock and getting emotional damage. Not right now. Maybe soon. But she's not dead, right? We didn't kill her.
No,
I hope.
this can't be happening.
Okay, back into the mood. Serious mode, okay? Stop trolling me in fights.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations. Surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal, our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azam, yes? As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance.
Each drop a blessing from heavens above, and how as time flowed on
It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
No, I want to save and not.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
I can't leave the party myself. You disband. That was something. Would they have to unalive her? I'm pretty sure she did that herself, right? I don't think we killed her. And I think she only remained and lived to kind of protect us, and now she's like, you can protect yourself. You got this. Crazy that both Zodiark and Hydaelyn are both gone now. Only we remain. Yeah, she gets to rest now. She held the torch for 12,000 years, exactly. She sacrificed herself to the battle against you, because she felt you could silence the song. But this was just a test, right? We fought her to test. Well, she tested us, basically. We didn't kill her. Used up all the last of her power, even her soul. But didn't she use the soul to channel the thingy we had, the rock from Azim? If she wouldn't have done that, I'm pretty sure she would have lived. Time to feed bunnies. Have fun. Thank you for being here. Her duty had been done, yeah. It was time. You make it sound like we just walked in there and killed her. I'm pretty pretty convinced that that's not really the takeaway from this from this take home. That's not the take home message from this entire encounter. Yeah, she was very tired. Yeah. Nice. I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't know if I need to... Shit. Okay, never mind. We do this too. I thought, yeah. I am glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your soul deep as you went. We could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuation in your ether near the end grave gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Hour stream. I have work tomorrow in 6 hours. You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Metian if it is the last thing we'll do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. Fancy navigatory one. D1000, hello. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through. We are. Should word fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet, we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlian's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my powers to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day. Ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? And perhaps a nap. Sounds like a good idea. Boopity-boo. Oh wow. We just got spit out up here. Oh, I can finish this quest. Rest well, have to get back to work. Have a great rest of your day at work. Thank you for hopping in. I see the end of the quest here, so I think that's a good stopping point too. Perhaps. Aha, I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep. And if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Do I stop before this? Will something happen if I go in? Will there be like a long cutscene? I feel like there might be. Yeah. The fact that they're asking me, there's probably gonna happen something. We're gonna continue tomorrow. Now I am in dire need to sleep.